Let's pray.
Oh, Jeff Bezos.
Dear Mark Zuckerberg.
God bless GE.
God bless
Citigroup.
Okay, so the pitched name of whatever this is contrary to popular belief with.
I think that's a pretty good name.
Or you can put your name on it. But I don't.
I'd rather it be
Yeah.
because, you know,
That way.
we gotta work.
Yeah. Well, that's why we're not videoing it.
Right. I mean, maybe like after we get like our first like 115 subscribers, we'll start doing a video pod.
You mean after we get our first 3?
Yeah. I think we're gonna aim for 3 subscribers, and then we'll start doing a video pod and a daily vlog.
Make sure you subscribe to the RSS feed. Because that's a thing. Okay, so contrary to popular belief, meaning our opinions are contrary to popular belief.
Right. Some would call them unpopular opinions.
Yes, but that name's already taken.
Right. I think.
The internet's already taken.
Right. It's a very popular Twitter profile. But
Yeah. So to start off with, also this has been done before. GoFundMe accounts are annoying,
yes.
but specifically the ones that are like here's my dying animal. Can I have money? And it's
My poor little animal has been picked up by an owl, and she broke her leg.
Yeah,
She's 13.
her toenail got ripped out.
Oh.
I need $20,000.
Right.
Like, so you get ones that are reasonable. Yeah, my dog's gonna have a new kidney. I need $1,000.
Right.
But then there's like, hey, I run a cat sanctuary and I want to buy the house next door.
Right.
Can you give me $200,000?
Right.
Yeah. So the cat sanctuary one is a legitimate GoFundMe. The guy wants $200,000
No way.
to buy the house next door for his cat sanctuary. Number 1, I don't like cats. Number 2, I'm not buying a house for cats.
What's the point?
It's because his house is the sanctuary.
And so is he trying to
he's run out of room.
So is he trying to double up on cat houses?
Yes. He wants 2 cat houses.
Why not? Okay, here's the thing.
You can only buy the house with cash, says the guy. And the rest of the neighborhood is like trying to block him out of it because they don't like
right.
the cat house.
What is it? Is it octoplasmosis? Is that what it's called? Ectoplasmosis?
What's
where
this?
that might be completely wrong.
Where you absorb cats through water into your cells?
Well, it's if you hang around cat feces enough, it actually turns you into a crazy person. I'd like to let's get a quick Google in here.
Please use the internet.
Cat crazy person
Disease chemical science name.
reason. Let's see what old Google works up. I saw a meme the other day that was, what if Bing is just one person Googling everything, but he's trying his best?
Here's 10 results.
Yeah, okay, the octoplasmosis was almost correct. It's actually toxoplasmosis, and it is a parasitic disease caused by some long word. Rarely, the disease may be spread by blood transfusion. The parasite is only known to reproduce sexually in the cat family. So the cats poop out the toxoplasmosis. It somehow ends up in people, and it's very bad and turns them crazy.
Oh, you're not supposed to change kitty litter when you're pregnant.
I think that could be a very strong reason why.
But then, why doesn't that apply to everyone? You should never change kitty litter ever.
Well, I mean, normal people can ride roller coasters, but pregnant people can't.
Normal people can smoke cigarettes and do meth, but pregnant people can't.
Actually, I don't think can't is the word.
Shouldn't?
Shouldn't.
So you shouldn't empty the kitty litter, but you can if you don't care about your kid's health.
You shouldn't play with mercury.
R.I.P. Abe Lincoln.
Oh,
That's not what killed him, though.
Right.
Just to be clear, he took mercury pills, but that is not what killed him.
No.
He was insane, but that's not what killed him.
Going to the movies did.
The theater. It wasn't.
It was the movies of the time.
Oh, true. Did they have motion picture? Was Einstein around back then? What's his name?
I don't think Neil deGrasse Tyson invented the internet until 2018.
Yeah, that was that Australian dude. Oh, New Zealand. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
So, so those are GoFundMe's. You have to have an account to donate. You have to actually verify the funds that you're getting. You have to be legal of some sort, I guess. There's a paper trail.
Okay, right.
There's another website
Go on.
called Give, Send, Go, which is basically give me money because I also love Jesus. It's specifically for Christian people.
Oh, man. The Christian rock of GoFundMe.
Yeah. What's great about it is there's no like verifying what you're doing with your money. And if you don't want to give money, you can pray now. There's a pray now button. You don't have to have an account to do it, and you just that's one pray.
Okay.
So and I can pray
Just
this.
pray it up.
I'm totally.
What about a thoughts button? I'd like to give my T's and P's.
No, that's sacrilege. You don't want to just give your thoughts. This is a Christian website.
Okay, just only strictly prayers.
Yeah, so now I'm just praying this one up. We're up to about 700 prayers. And
That's big.
But it's not telling them who's praying for them. It's just,
Right, they just like, wow,
oh, wow,
I have
a
other people praying for me.
I have 1,000 prayers and $10. Woo. But
all right,
but this one is almost the biggest scum of, to me, the GoFundMe ones, because it's like they have a pet section too. Hey, my dog broke. It's like, I need $20,000.
Right.
Also, I'm a Christian, so care for me.
More,
Yeah.
right. And don't get me wrong, I think that there are legitimate reasons to have a GoFundMe.
There's plenty of legitimate ones.
Right, but they're stretching it. There's no other way to put it. People are going around saying that they can get a handout if they can make up a good enough story on the internet. You know, like the homeless person that wasn't really homeless, that couple said gave this last $20.
Yeah, and that was all a bit.
It was all...
And they ended up with, what, 2 million or something like that?
It was
some crazy number?
Some huge amount of money.
I haven't seen that to this scale, but this
what is this one called? Let's give it all.
This one's called Give, Send, Go, not a sponsor.
We do have some sponsors coming up, but
you would think we wouldn't have any sponsors considering this is our first attempt at this. But we do have sponsors.
We have some, big sponsors.
But so this one guy on this page, he only wanted $6,000. This paragraph to me just annoys me.
Okay.
One fateful evening on June 1st, I happened to be attempting a taekwondo trick I should have only done in the days of my youth, and quickly learned the fragility of my aging body when I completely tore my ACL MCL. This freak accident left me seeing many different specialists and doctors, undergoing 2 surgeries, countless hours in physical rehabilitation. More importantly, I've been stateside and not able to continue my ministry work in Asia for the past 6 months.
Okay.
But
See,
I was being an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a missionary. Give me money.
Right.
So I think I could post one and get money.
Right.
If I did enough research on what, because he got his $6,000.
He got it.
It's
okay.
And he got 15 praise and $6,000.
Is that just like his parents getting on there and be like, all right, Jimmy, here's $6,000.
$100 a pop from random people.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I mean, again, missionaries. I think they do a lot of good, but
he could be.
What kind of person of his age, apparently?
So, I mean, you can Google the guy if you want.
Is he legitimate?
I don't know. I didn't go that far. But the pray now button just made me so...
Right.
Like, what are you doing? You don't even have to have an account. You just click pray. Like, I put 700 praise on someone's just for fun.
We need to start a GoFundMe.
Yeah, but what for?
Does it matter?
Yeah, it has to be like somebody's dying. But we don't need to prove.
We definitely need to do something that can't get vetted out.
So we shouldn't be talking about this
Right.
in public.
Okay. I'm getting my sponsor reading voice. We're gonna try to keep this sponsor on for as long as possible. Here we go. This podcast is sponsored by Big Jim Bob's Booby Bungalow off Exit 6 in Elkton, Tennessee. Is it missing teeth or a big dip? The answer's not clear. Give them $1 and they'll make it disappear. Big Jim Bob's Booby Bungalow, Exit 6, Elkton, Tennessee.
Didn't they close?
Yeah, I got this actually a while ago. They wanted me to read it.
So because you didn't read the ad, they've closed?
I think so. I think that's a direct correlation.
So maybe now that you've read it, they'll reopen?
I mean, I feel like everybody that hears this is definitely going to go there.
I would go there. I think the building's still there, and I bet there's still people dancing for money in there.
I bet. I wonder if it's like the strip club on Highway 53 is now a church.
Yeah. And there's still people dancing for money.
I'd like to see. You can still go and see people dancing
There's
for
still
money.
people dancing for money in there.
Do you have any sponsors?
Yes. It's a well-known product.
Okay.
I've had one for a very long time.
All right.
Rubber duckies.
Oh, ooh.
From birth to attempted suicide, they make tub time fun. Rubber duckies. Thanks. Do you have a list of people that you hate?
No, but I can get one going. I got Neil deGrasse Tyson is circled very big.
The tweet you sent me.
Yes.
Which I gotta pull up. The tweet that you sent me from NDT. Oh, and then I quote tweeted it. I forgot I did that. I'm so into Twitter, but no one's into my Twitter.
Right. I have that same problem. Let's get into this. Okay, so Friday, I sent out a tweet to my 406 followers.
You have 406 followers?
I do.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm glad that you retweet some of my things to your 406
Right. It's there's no bigger dopamine hit than to see that 4-figure impression.
Dude. Yeah.
I mean, really.
I like that, 3 interactions. That's the big one.
So, I tweeted, everybody went to the Luke Combs concert in Birmingham on Thursday. And of course, you can't do anything fun or that costs money without putting it on social media. And so, I was scrolling through Instagram, Twitter, and I saw, 20 people had all gone to Luke Combs and they wouldn't shut up about it. So I decided to Google ticket price and I saw the cheapest ticket was $95 and it was in the rafters in this big auditorium or stadium or convention center, whatever the BJCC is. I think that's convention center.
Mm-hmm. The 2 C's gives it.
Right. And Luke Combs, if you like that kind of music, that's cool.
What's he do? Is he?
It's country. I mean, it's probably pop country, or it's more country.
Anyway, I don't think I've ever heard a Luke Combs song in my life.
Luke Combs, well, you probably have. It's just ringing deep into your subconscious.
Oh, okay.
When it rains, it pours.
But he's current.
Yes, very current, very top of the chart. Okay, I looked up. All right, here we go.
You looked up prices.
I looked up prices, and it was $95. So I remember going to Galette's in school and being mad. I had to pay an extra $5 to get into the bar because somebody was performing. They're like, "Oh, we have a band tonight." And I'm like, "I don't care. I don't want to pay $10.
I'm not here to listen.
$5 is good.
I'm not here to listen to your
Turn on the
music.
radio." Yeah, and it was Luke Combs.
I have earplugs.
It was Luke Combs, and so I was like, of course I was that drunk person screaming at him to play Freebird for 30 minutes, and he was like, "Listen, buddy, we're not gonna play Freebird," and I'm just like, roll tide,
Because you ain't know how to play it.
Yeah, hey, boy, we don't all know how to play Skinner. So, and that cost me $10 that night, and so I just put out a quick little tweet that last time I saw Luke Combs, I was mad I had to pay an extra $5 to get into Galette's. Well, I misspelled Galette's, and then Galette's retweeted it with their 14,000 followers.
Oh no!
And I think it's doing big numbers for me now. It's got 5 retweets and 43 likes.
Oh boy!
Yeah,
you sent me a NDT tweet.
Oh yeah, let's get into that. Neil deGrasse Tyson.
And he's big on Twitter.
Right.
But his tweets are like, you know those bathroom readers that were useless facts?
Right.
That's his tweets, essentially.
Yes. And they're not meant to entertain you as much as make you mad.
Yeah, well, and I don't know if...
It's like, I'm smarter than you.
You think he means it that way, though?
No, I just think that he's so... Disconnected, and I think that he has a very big ego.
So he's kind of disconnected, but it's like... With the bathroom book readers, you actually had a goal to go learn some random fact.
Mm-hmm.
But with him, it's like, I didn't ask for this, you know?
Like, he breaks down, like, movies. Like, he ruined Interstellar for me. Like, can I not just enjoy Interstellar? And he's like, what?
Today, the NFL's Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, God.
Bad day to be a chicken, but so is any other day. In the USA, nearly 9 billion chickens are eaten per year.
What?
If you do the math, that's 1 million chickens per hour. Like, what are you doing, dude?
We gotta eat, Neil! We gotta eat! What are you talking about?
It's a bad day to be a chicken, but so is every other day.
I know what you're thinking, but here on the planet we call Earth, billions and billions and billions of blades of grass are cut. Do we hear their cries?
No, but we smell them.
Are the pheromones that we smell really the tears of the grass blades that we cut?
Oh, and he's got this weird... now I'm just harassing his Twitter. He's got this weird light fixture in his room. And he's like, my light fixture looks like Saturn. Like he didn't plan it that way.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow. Let's go back to 2014.
Okay, I'm in your time machine that you've built. Is it labeled NDT? Is this time machine labeled NDT?
Let's see. In #Interstellar, experience Einstein's curvature of space as no other feature film has shown. Oh, that was a nice tweet. So it does get a couple of scientific stamps of approval from NDT, but, you know, if it doesn't meet his criteria on what a good Hollywood film should be, you know.
It did a good job of portraying science, but it should have done better.
Right. Exactly. All right, here's a good one. In 5 billion years, as the sun begins to die, its outer layers of glowing plasma will expand stupendously, engulfing the orbits of Mercury, then Venus, as the charred ember that was once the oasis of life called Earth vaporizes into the vacuum of space. Have a nice day. Have a nice day.
By the way,
I hate you, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
By the way, none of this matters. You know?
Right.
His Thanksgiving tweet. The pudgy, lovable, mildly creepy, microscopic tardigrade water bear would make a most excellent Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade balloon.
Have you ever seen a tardigrade?
Yeah, he's got it. It'd be a cool balloon.
That would be a cool balloon.
But, nope. Hey, what show's that from, Mom? What cartoon is that?
Right, it has no cultural significance. All right, Neil deGrasse Tyson. The new Star Wars film contains many scientific implausibilities. For starters, the ticket attendant attempted to sell me some sort of popped corn. Preposterous.
What the crap? That has nothing to do with the movie, though.
Exactly. All right, so Neil deGrasse Tyson fired off this tweet. It's kind of an old people Facebook moment, you know.
Please, is it the one where it's the image dot JPEG, but there's no image?
No. This is all it says. No, I have pretty good balance for my body size, but I have fallen over while attempting to quickly take off my pants.
Why?
13 minutes later. Didn't intend to send that last tweet to all. Was responding to someone asking if I'd ever fallen trying to remove my t-shirt.
Not my t-shirt.
All right,
but I've done it to take off my pants.
Oh man,
I have done it getting dressed though. Here's one. It's another bathroom reader. Mind blown yet today? How about the 13 letters of 11 plus 2 when rearranged also spells 12 plus 1?
Wow.
Thanks.
Thank you, Neil.
That information, now that time and data that I have now stored in my brain used to be the cure for cancer. Used to be. But now I have this.
Right. Your brain can only hold so much, and I feel like Neil deGrasse Tyson just wants to use up as much of it as possible so that he can control the world at some point in time. He's like, if I get all these people believing in stupid facts that amount to nothing, like this: to all on the Gregorian calendar, Happy New Year, a day that's not astronomically significant, ellipsis, in any way, ellipsis, at all, ellipsis, whatsoever.
Oh, so
You got us, Neil.
So he's nihilistic or whatever.
Oh. See what you did there.
He's nihilistic.
You know, Neil, it's come to my attention that he got into a little bit of trouble for being, quotes, creepy around women here lately. Did you see
has
that?
he? I think I did.
Well, he got kind of hashtag Me Too'd.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
you know,
I remember that.
right. And I don't even think that it was too weird. I mean, I don't think that it was too sexual as much as it was weird. He was very socially inappropriate.
Yeah, not being able to read social.
Not being able to read
cues.
social cues. So maybe we're picking on somebody with a disability. Neil, I just want to personally say to you, if you have a disability, I apologize. And do you have anything to say to Neil?
Who writes your tweets? Are these originals or do people write them for you?
That's a big question.
Or are you using the big book of facts bathroom reader volume 2 and are you just picking them at random?
Are you the Neil deGrasse Tyson, the Thomas Edison to somebody else's Nikola Tesla?
Oh yeah.
Is he just riding on the back of a Nikola Tesla tweeter?
He's just the face. He's the
Right.
he's the good looking
Right.
face.
I hate to see the other
I
person.
see the guy writing the tweets.
All right. Beth Mowens, do you know about this? Did you hear about this?
No, I didn't, Jay Leno. Would you like to... What kind of car are you driving?
1993 BMW.
Did you hear this? Did you see this?
You hear about this? Did you hear this? Well, I mean... No, that was... So Beth Mowens, she's a color commentator for ESPN.
Learn me. Oh, is she the lady who her eyelash was falling off in that one game?
Probably. I mean, there's not too many female color commentators.
Is she the one who buzzed all her hair off?
No, that was Holly Rowe.
Holly Rowe.
And she buzzed her hair off because cancer.
Oh, sorry. My apologies. Her eyelash fell
But this,
off.
I'd like to come out and say that we're the first anti-cancer hating podcast. We are pro-cancer, or we are anti-cancer.
Wait.
We're not pro. We would like to.
Are you you're anti people hating cancer, or
Okay. I'm anti.
you're pro?
We are pro solving cancer. We want to
Just-
find the cure for cancer. We are the first pro finding cure for cancer podcast.
Okay, so-
let's get that out there.
Can I make a counter argument to that?
Oh, tread lightly.
Okay, so all life is precious.
Right.
We don't like species going extinct.
Okay.
If we cure cancer,
Mm-hmm.
cancer will die.
I see what you're doing. I see what you're saying.
Like polio.
Are you saying we should bring back polio?
No, I don't think it's 100% gone. I think it still exists.
Right.
I think we need to keep them in zoos like we have animals, like a viral zoo, you know?
I think what you're thinking of is the Center for Disease Control in Atlanta.
Yeah, but I think we should be able to go and look and...
That's what polio looks like.
Yeah, and be like, hey, isn't that polio cute? I want to feed it the drops of solution. I don't know. I feel like that's I feel like if we cure cancer, we're going to kill it, and all life matters.
That's true. I mean,
We just need to remove the cancer and put it into a viral zoo or like bacterial zoo.
I think that's the Center for Disease Control in Atlanta. I think that's what that is. It's basically a zoo for
but
dead
it's not,
vaccinations or dead diseases.
Yeah, but it's government control. I need a
I'm
private.
sure you could get a tour of the CDC.
Yeah, but not for $10 on a Saturday, where they serve ice cream and weird.
Should the CDC have a museum and gift shop?
Weird polio hats. You know, the pandas are coming, but like, you know how they ship pandas around? It'd be ones, you know, like China like donates pandas to them.
Right, China owns every panda.
Yeah,
right?
so like it'd be like the rare diseases will get loaned out to other disease zoos.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
We have it in. It's
Yeah.
official.
This
has already happened.
We do have a scientist
This exists now.
that is within our circle.
The zoos of...
Well, she really works on taking rats. This is actually very interesting. We'll get to back-to-back moments, but right now her PhD dissertation is somewhat loosely related to, and I could be totally butchering this, but at least 3 years ago this is what she was doing, and she hadn't made any moves from where she is or gotten another degree yet, so I assume she's still doing this, but she takes rats and breaks their backs. Okay,
so she paralyzes rats.
right. All right.
Physically.
Well, I don't think that they're totally paralyzed, but they are unable to walk.
I need you to look up the definition.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right, but they can walk eventually. All right, so basically what she does is she gives them different sorts of drugs to see how they react. Okay?
Yeah.
And also, at one point in time, she was taking rats and giving the female rat the HIV virus. The AIDS virus.
Yes.
And then she was setting the mood, and she would put one rat in there, and they would get busy.
Yeah.
And the rat would get sick, and he would never go back to her. Because he realized, hey, she gave me a disease.
Yeah.
Then they gave another rat cocaine, meth, ecstasy, all at different times. And then set the mood for him to go get busy with the AIDS rat. And he didn't care. He just kept going back. So that's scientifically proven that if you do meth, you will get AIDS.
I think it's, if you do meth, you won't care if you get AIDS.
Okay.
So what's the purpose of breaking their backs? Is it the breaking, or is it two different tests? Because it would be like you break the back so they can't run away.
Ooh, I hope it's not that.
I feel like that might be the case. I mean, they're rats, right?
Yeah.
She's got plenty of them. She's got
sure
access. She has access to raw AIDS virus. She's got access.
True.
She's got access.
That's true.
To plenty
Never
of
thought
rats.
about that. Hey, all right. Well, regardless, we're gonna start a GoFundMe for the rats.
We're gonna start a GoFundMe for the pathogen zoo.
Yes. That's right.
That's what it is.
That's what I mean. It's already a done deal. All right.
Anyway, so other people that we hate.
Beth Mowens. She's a color commentator for ESPN. This is her voice.
Oh,
And she talks like this. And
She's up in the booth, yeah.
she does it all. Yeah, but most of the time she's in the booth in basketball games. She's on the floor, and she talks like this right here.
Yeah.
Chandler Cox has the ball. He's gonna get a first down.
Yes.
They want to call a timeout. Auburn War Eagles and Alabama Roll Tide. She called the Alabama-Auburn basketball game last night, and I had a conniption, and I just, as soon as it cut to the game, and I saw the name Beth Mowens would be commentating, I yelled like a toddler who didn't get his cereal. And I'm not proud of it, but I think that it was justified.
So, Beth Mowens.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what game was on October 6th.
Okay.
But one of my friends tweeted, "Make it stop."
Right.
Beth Mowens. And I responded with verbatim, or close to, what she had said at the time of the tweet on air. Mm-hmm. This college student is only 19 years old, and today is his birthday. He's only 19 years old, and he's playing quarterback for Clemson, a college football team, at age 19.
Yes. That is the quality of commentating I'm speaking of.
Yeah.
And it's like she tries so hard to fit in.
It's like, here's 2 pieces of information.
Right.
Nail it home.
Right. Repeat. Backtrack, repeat.
But is she the play-by-play or is she the color?
Isn't that what it is? Play-by-play is color?
No, there's play-by-play who's like, and that's a 10-yard gain by whoever, whatever. And then
Okay.
the color will be like, yeah, that's a great move. You can see that they took the X's and O's and came around the bend and coach did a great job. Yeah, all right. Now.
I think you should be...
And then the play-by-play is like, all right, it's 1st and 10, yada, yada.
I think she's colored. Or I think they do both, really. I know that in basketball, last night, she was interviewing Coach Gus Malzahn after showing the kick 6 twice
At a
basketball game. And her talking to him about that, she was getting past papers that said what was going on during the basketball game. So she was talking and, watching the game, listening to Coach Gus Malzahn, and somebody sitting beside her was passing her notes saying, Auburn, 10-0 run. Oh, Auburn seems to be on a 10-0 run. And you just sit there and they had the video on them, and she's just clearly reading off of a piece of paper. So it made me think, I wonder how much information is getting passed to her during the entire game.
Well, normally you'd have, if that's a normal thing, it would be a teleprompter.
Okay?
But if... Like,
You've worked in this industry a little bit.
But I mean,
so
like,
you would know.
if they had planned for her to be fed information, you'd think they'd have some type of in-ear thing or teleprompter.
But it's like, here, Beth, read this.
But it's some guys just shoving papers at her.
And
it's
she picks up a piece of paper, reads it straight off the thing.
It's very like, oh, she's lost, or we don't know what we're doing.
Right.
Here's some papers.
It's just sad.
I don't like basketball, so I don't watch it.
Yeah, it's whatever.
People dress up in suits. Kids run back and forth.
Who's in the suits?
The coaches.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's true.
The handlers are in the suits. The players, if you want to call them a player.
Just a bunch of...
So, I think that with basketball, the first... How long is basketball game? On the clockwise?
College is 40 minutes, 20 minutes a half.
So the first 38 minutes of the game should not exist.
It should only be 2 minutes. I agree.
2 minutes.
I agree.
And it should be your best shooter versus my best shooter from the free throw line, like every game ends.
Right. I think any goal sport, if there is a goal, not like a end zone, not...
You're talking like a barrier that you have to put something
Right.
through.
I think that any goal sport should have full contact fist fighting.
Like hockey?
Like hockey. I love hockey. I did not really grow up on hockey as much. I mean, we went to the Huntsville Channel Cats. We also went to Nashville Predators growing up. And now it's the Huntsville Havoc. Huntsville Channel Cats, that is, turned into the Huntsville Havoc.
I miss the channel cakes.
The Channel Cats. Have you seen those jerseys? The jerseys are sick.
I want to channel cat stuff again.
Yeah. Let's bring back the Channel Cats.
Another GoFundMe.
Another GoFundMe.
An endangered, extinct animal, the channel cat. We need to bring it back.
What was I getting at? Hockey.
Full contact sports with goals.
Soccer. Imagine if a bunch of Europeans were
It's
just...
full contact, but I mean, then there's so many flops.
Right.
It's almost turned into theater.
Same with basketball.
Like basketball. It's almost turned into a theater like basketball.
Exactly. It's like a drama.
The problem is that the field's too big for it ever to get to basketball level of... Like, the court's so small.
Right.
There's
Right.
how many guys running around? 6'5".
Yeah. That's the minimum.
Yeah. And they're too tiny. You take 3 steps, you're at the other side of the court.
True. I think that they should raise the goal to where you have to be... It's a stretch to dunk. Everybody can dunk.
I don't think there should be any dunking. It should be so tall that you can and never
Exactly.
dunk.
I agree.
That no one can dunk.
Make the court about...
Do you think we could install some kind of mechanism that's smart enough to see who the shooter is and raise the goal?
Oh, so
Or-
it's
custom to who's shooting the ball.
Right.
It has to be real quick.
So if the really short guy Muggsy Bogues was shooting, it would actually drop. But it's got to be 5 feet taller than what you are.
Yeah, I like this. I
like this a lot, actually.
That's another GoFundMe.
It's
Research.
I mean, I've already got them. We've got How many GoFundMe's?
One for the zoo for microbials that are diseases. One for bringing back the channel cats.
Okay.
And another for research to have very customizable professional basketball game experience.
Customizable basketball game experience. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then I think we'll get each one of those is $200,000.
$200,000. Make those payable to us.
What else do you have?
I hate LaCroix.
That's another hot button.
It's stupid. If you're gonna drink water, drink water. There's no reason to add bubbles. That's really all I got.
Well, I mean, seltzer water used to be a thing. It used to be huge.
Really?
It used to be real big. Like in the bottles, like the clown gags with the seltzer water.
Okay, I didn't know that's what that was. So that makes sense.
Yeah, you'll psh.
Right.
But so people used to drink that.
Right.
But then it kind of like died because you had water in your house, and then sodas existed. So it's normally put in like alcoholic beverages,
Like a soda, like a vodka soda. Close it. Is a LaCroix
it's like
and
a club
vodka.
soda. Yeah.
Okay. I personally hate
But now
those.
LaCroix is like the canned version, and they call it flavored, but it's really not. It just kind of smells.
It's got a certain smell to it.
Yeah, it's like this one smells like strawberry, but it tastes like, I don't know, TV static.
It tastes like the tin roof.
LaCroix tastes like that.
I always picture like aluminum foil has been sitting in it for a while.
It's
and
in an
then
aluminum can.
Well, no, there's a... Actually,
Do you think it'd be different if it was in a glass bottle?
I bet it'd be better tasting in a glass bottle. I
Do you
really
think it
believe that.
existed in a glass bottle?
Yeah,
And then
sure.
The first time I saw LaCroix, it was in Aldi. And it wasn't one of those like Aldi finds thing where they're like, these are name brand things. It was like, it looked like an Aldi brand.
Okay.
So
I've never been in an Aldi.
I thought it was trash.
Right.
And then people are like rich and like, I drink LaCroix.
I worked for a lawyer in Tuscaloosa while I was a student there. And they were very mean people. And they used to yell at me because I didn't get them the right LaCroix. And so I would ask them, I would say, what LaCroix would you like today? And they would say,
The green
I don't know.
The green one.
I don't know. I don't care. I would go to the Publix in Northport and I would buy 3 different boxes of LaCroix. And they were all wrong.
Yeah, because no one likes that flavor, you idiot.
Exactly. Who drinks that? And so you know what I used to do? I used to get those LaCroix and pour them down the sink. 5 or 6 cans
Of
a
the
day
ones they liked?
of the ones that they didn't like.
Oh, and pour it down
And
the
pour them
sink.
down the sink. Because I was like, well, if they disappear, they'll forget about it.
You should have taken the ones they didn't like, put them in a cup, and gave it to them. And they wouldn't have been able to tell the difference.
Are they all the same flavor?
I swear they're all the same flavor. They just smell different.
I would say that let's do a LaCroix taste test, but I don't want to take that risk.
I don't want to pay money.
Yeah, that's like, if we get like 6 LaCroix, that's like $35.
They're that expensive?
I don't think
Like
so.
packs of LaCroix?
Oh, no. Packs of LaCroix.
A single can's got to be like $1.
Yeah.
It's water with
But
bubbles.
and don't think you're special because you drink LaCroix. You're
It's just because the name's fancy.
right.
That's another thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's not even a
Duh.
fancy name. LaCroix's a porn name.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you know from R&D,
Yeah, go Google it.
research and development?
Unless you're under
Wait.
18. Don't
yeah.
Google
Don't.
it.
Hey, this is a anti-pornography podcast. We'd like to get that out there. I told some of my our fellow friends this morning. I said because they asked me if we were going to do this, and I said yeah. But hopefully we're going to keep it to where it's something I wouldn't mind my grandfather to listen to.
Well, that's why we're and every time that we say there's going to be a noise.
Okay,
Yes.
but that will be
It had to be in post.
okay. I like that.
So anytime if you go through and you're like that needs to be
Okay, strike that.
no
No.
yeah. Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
No, I think that might be it. Well, do we have any more ads to close the show out with?
Let's see.
Oh, I have one from the makers of Schmegma. They've got a new product out.
Okay.
They're a longtime friend of the podcast. From the makers of Schmegma, a new snack for the lover of all things salty and sweet. The crispy, tangy sensation of a mechanically constructed onion ring combines with the cold day-old sweet bread found exclusively at municipal buildings to bring us Bunions. Bunions, your grandma's favorite.
I really hope we don't lose that sponsor due to the stumble in the ad read, but I'm very excited. Very excited to have Schmegma on board.
Yeah, they're a good brand. Oh, bonus note.
Okay.
Did you see my tweet that Pop-Tarts tweeted?
Uh-uh.
Pop-Tarts tweeted out, I like my tarts where I like my money, right in my fanny.
Sweet tartan ass.
Well, like fanny in the UK is the...
No.
Yeah. But in the US, it's the rear. But they have them in a fanny pack. They're implying it's in my fanny pack. I put Pop-Tarts in my fanny pack.
Yeah.
But the people in the UK are like, do they know that means that you shove Pop-Tarts in your hoo-ha?
Is that really what fanny means over
In
there?
the UK? And that's why it's a fanny pack. It's in the front. Mind blown. Find that in your bathroom reader.
Yes.
NDT.
Yeah.
So that was contrary to popular belief with
Stay